I am holding up a 1975 Topps baseball card featuring the 1972 most valuable players. And over here we have Johnny Bench of the Cincinnati Reds. And Bench had a great year in 1972. He led the Reds to the World Series against the Athletics. They lost, but that was the first time the Reds had been in the World Series in a number of years. And there was actually Bench's second MVP award. He won it in 1970 also. But Bench was the best catcher of the 1970s. The only two that could really compete with him were Thurman Munson and Carlton Fisk, as far as catches went in that era. Over here we have the American League MVP, and that is Rich Allen, sometimes called Dick Allen. And is anyone named Dick anymore? I don't think so. Maybe I think the last person on Earth that's named Dick is probably Dick Van Dyke. For some reason, they just don't use that anymore. But anyway, Rich Allen. Enough of the Dicks. Rich Allen, or Dick Allen, had a great year in 1972, and this was his, I think, first year for the White Sox that he played for the White Sox. He spent most of his career in Philadelphia, and I think he played for the White Sox for 3 years. His 75 card came out for the White Sox, and then his 76 card, he was back with the Phillies, and I think his last year was in 77. But Rich/Dick Allen finally made the Hall of Fame in 2025, I think. I think it was last year. It might have been the year before last. But he finally made it, and deservedly so. I mean, he was one of the best hitters of the 1960s and 1970s. So that, my friends, is the 1972 most valuable players, and we will see you again next time.